welcome to my channel. My name is Rhonda and I'm also known as Sparkly One. I think this is easy enough for a beginner, a little bit more experienced beginner. So if you are interested in making this, let's get started. For this quick and easy washcloth, all you're going to need is some 100% cotton yarn. I have the Sugar and Cream yarn by Yarnspirations, and this is in the color ecru or ecru, however you want to pronounce it. I'll be using a size H crochet hook, a 5mm. So all you're going to do here is make a slip stitch onto your hook, and then you're going to chain 27, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27 chains. And this is going to be the width of your washcloth. And then go back into the third chain from the hook, and you're going to double crochet all the way across. So you have 26 double crochets all the way across. You're going to chain one, you're going to turn your work, and then you're going to go into the back loop only with a single crochet. Whoops. The thing about this yarn is it does separate a little bit. Okay, you should still have 26 stitches across, so there's 26 single crochets on top of your 26 double crochets. And again, you're going to turn your work, and we went into that front loop only, so we have a little ridge on the front. To start row 3, you'll chain 3 and turn your work, and we're going to make a crisscross pattern. So you're going to yarn over, you're going to insert your hook into, okay, so you really need to look at this because this is where we're going backwards. So we're going to go into this very side area right there, and we're going to do a double crochet because we are crisscrossing that one stitch. Now to do all the rest of the stitches, all you're going to do is skip one and then go with a double crochet into that space, and then you're going to go back into the space that you missed, okay? So with a double crochet. And then you're making these cute little crisscrosses or these little X patterns. So you're going to go all the way across this row, you're going to skip one, you're going to do a double crochet into that next space, and you're going to go back into the one that you skipped, and just do that all the way across until you get to the end, and then I'll meet you right there. At the end, what you're going to do is, remember how we went onto the very side of that other stitch in the beginning? So we're just going to kind of find a little area right here on the side. I'm going to yarn over and do a double crochet, and then I just want you to go back in to this spot right here, and that way it will look like there's an X on that end. See? So that worked out perfect. I love that. It's so cute. So let's see how many X patterns we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we have 14 X patterns. And let's move on to the next row. So for the next row, again, we have to copy this row right here. So that's our single crochet. So let's do a single crochet, chain one, turn our work, and then we're going to go into front loops. So this is the front and that's the back. A lot of projects you'll do the back loop only, but we're doing the front on this one. And then you're just going to go into this space right here, with a single crochet. And then just single crochet in all of those front loops only, all the way across. And then I'll meet you at the end, and we'll count our stitches because we need to make sure that we have the right amount of stitches. Okay, I'm coming up onto my last row of, my last single crochet, and I'm doing the front loops only. And on this particular one where we're ending, okay, since we have these X stitches, we've actually made a few more stitches than we need. But in order to kind of compensate for that, we're just going to go into that last of that chain 3 with a single crochet. So basically we're skipping this very last one right there because it's going to be too wide on the end, and we don't want it to be too wide. All you're going to do is repeat this pattern. If you look at it from this angle, what we're going to have is this in the middle of our single crochet and our double crochet. So we're going to end with a row of double crochet. So for the row that you're going to double crochet, for this row, you're going to chain 3. And just so you know, this is row 1, the single crochet was row 2, the crisscross was row 3, the single was row 4, and now we're on row 5. Yarn over, you're going to do a double crochet in each of those stitches. And so double crochet all the way across until you get to the end, and then I'll show you how to join. I'm coming up to my last stitch. You should have 26 double crochets at the end of this row. So all you're going to do is go into this very last stitch with a double crochet. And there it is. How cute is that? So this row has 26, your beginning row, and this row. This row with the little crisscrosses has 1 extra stitch, I believe. It might have an extra stitch, but just follow the directions and it will look great. So you can repeat this pattern as many times as you want. I'm probably going to repeat it 2 or 3 more times for my washcloth. Here is my washcloth, and I've actually done all of my rows. I did 3 sets of crisscrosses. Now to finish the edges, you have so many choices, and it doesn't really matter what you do. You could do a single crochet all the way around, or you could do a little scallop border, whatever you like. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with a single crochet all the way around. So I'm just going to go into every stitch with a single crochet. So I chained 1 at my row right there, and then just go all the way around, and then we'll figure out what we want to do for the rest of it. We might want to keep it simple, but I never know until I get around there. So, and I just wanted to show you this. So since we have this edge that looks a little wavy, as we go along it will straighten out. So don't worry about that at all, and I'll show you when I get across here into the across here to the other side. And then I'll show you how we're gonna finish that. So just continue with your single crochets all the way across. Okay, I've gotten to the edge of my row right here, and I did put that single crochet right in the top of that chain at the end. Make sure you have 3 single crochets in the corner, because we do want to make the corners nice and rounded, or we could go back in there into that middle stitch and do some other things. So we want it to curve around like that. So you need 3 in that corner. Now just going down the side here, you have a couple options. You can either go over this chain with 2 stitches like that, which is probably what I'm going to do, and then just do a single crochet in each of the stitches down the side. Or let's see how that looks. Or if you want, let me take this out, could go inside of these chains if you want. Let's see what that looks like. It's a little more difficult, but it will look nice as well. And put 2 single crochets into that stitch, and then you're going to go under this stitch. And there's really, you know, no ideal way to do this. It's just whatever you want to do. So that is the way that would look if you did it that way. So that doesn't bother me. Actually, I think I'm going to stick to that one. So I'm going to do mine like that. When you get to this pattern right here where you have your little crisscross, you're going to need to go into the side of this yarn. So you don't want to take away from your X. So on the X right here, you're going to go into the top of that stitch with your single crochet. And then at the bottom right here of this, see where that little loop is right there? That's where you crisscrossed. You're going to go in there with the single crochet. Because what will happen is if you go into this stitch right here, it's going to take away the look of this crisscross on this side. So however you can figure that out, just don't take away from that little X, and then just keep going down the side. So, and then again, this is my chain 3, so I'm going to put 2 stitches into that chain. 1 and 2. So just do whatever you're comfortable with, and then go all the way around. Just keep it even on both sides, you know, consistent. Okay, so here is the side that I worked my way down, and then now I'm over here to the next corner. And as you can see, I have to put 3 into a corner. So I am going to go in this spot right here on my first starting chains. That was the very first row, and I'm just going to put 3 right into that corner, and then I'm just going to work my way across here into those spaces where I did this was my starting chain, so you can put them right into that space right there. So as you can see, you kind of just have to figure it out as you go along, but just don't put too many into the side because you don't want it too stretched out. So continue around until you get to the beginning. I've just come up to the corner where I need to put 3 single crochets in the corner. And then I'm just going to join underneath this first stitch right here at the corner with a slip stitch. And my dot is barking. So you can add another border around it, which I might do real quick with a half double crochet, and then I'm going to come right back and I'm going to show you what that looks like. The half double crochet around, I join that right there. This is your corner. So all you're going to do is chain 2. And then you're just going to go into all of the single crochets that you just did with a half double crochet. So go ahead and do that all the way around. Oops, sorry about that. Go ahead and do that all the way around if you like the way that looks. When you get to the corner right here, again, you're half double crocheting, so just go ahead and put 3 half double crochets right into that corner. And then continue down the side. Okay, I'm coming back to the beginning where we had the 3, where we did the half double crochets right there. We chained 2 and did that. So I just want to show you, this is the corner, and I'm going to put 3 half double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3. And then in this one next to this, you're going to put 1 half double crochet, and this is where you're going to join. So you're just going to count up to the 2nd chain, because you're doing a half double crochet. You're always going to do the 2nd chain, 1, 2. And that's it. So you just fasten that off. Isn't that a pretty pattern? Look at that. I love it. I think it's so nice. And it's kind of light and airy, so that's a good washcloth. It's not super dense. And it's really good for exfoliating. We could all use a little exfoliating. And that's it. So anyway, hope you had a wonderful time doing this. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time. God bless you. Bye.